day 88, about 10 to 6. Just packed up, getting ready to head into town. It's cooler. Well, it felt a little cooler. It's only like 52. But it was a good night last night, but dry. It is so dry right here. And we're in the middle of the forest here, but it was like a dust bowl. I just woke up several times, just couldn't even breathe. Throat was all dry, nose was all dry. Everywhere you walk, you're just kicking up dust and dirt. But other than that, real good night. Headed into town to a quick resupply. I think we got about 90 miles to the next town. So we'll probably do a 4 or 5 day resupply. I think we're going to go in and out, but it's a long, hot climb coming out. So we'll probably just camp at the base, get back out of town, up to the highway, camp at the base before we do that long, hot, exposed climb. I guess that's about it. See you down the trail. Okay, trail just got rocky all of a sudden. We're doing switchbacks for a couple miles down this mountain. So a lot of rocks. Yeah, really gotta watch your footing. But making a good time. Just took a break. We've already done 9 miles. It's 9 o'clock, so 9 by 9. That might be the first time we've done that. First 6 miles was buttery smooth. We just flew. But now it's going through all this brush and just rocks, switchbacks for like 3 miles. So we'll probably slow down a little bit here. 2.5 miles outside Sierra City. Nice little waterfall. It's a tough year for bridges. One bridge got damaged. So all the comments on the far out said you could cross the bridge, no problem. Just the railing got damaged. But it's nothing like what we've had to go through to get across rivers. But Forest Service put up a sign saying trail's closed. So we respect that. And took a detour through the Wild Plum Campground, cutting over here across a road, and this should take us to the highway. PCT crosses at 1.5 miles outside Sierra City. This crosses a little bit sooner. So maybe cut the corner a little bit. Head into Sierra City, get some lunch. And get into Sierra City. Population 225. In Sierra City, got pretty good. We got an early start. Started about 10 to 6. We're just flying down the trail. The trail's real good condition. We did 9 miles by 9. We got into Sierra City by noon. I think we did somewhere around 17 miles. It was like 17.4, but there was that bridge closure, so we kind of took a shortcut. So 16 or 17 miles. Got in by noon. Had a good lunch at the Red Moose Cafe. I picked up enough resupplies to get us 4.5 days into Caribou Crossing. And then we just been hanging out at the general store because it's hot out. It's like 97 degrees out. In the sun, you're just baking. So it's almost 5. We're gonna pick up a cold deli sandwich before the store closes. The plan is to hitchhike up to the trail and just camp right at the trailhead. Because first thing tomorrow, the first 8 miles is uphill. It's like 2,500 feet. And the first 3 miles is like 1,500 feet. And there's no shade in the afternoon. So you're just baking there right now. We're going to hit first thing tomorrow morning and do the climb while it's cool. So we'll see you on up the trail. Morning of day 89, maybe 5:45, getting ready to leave. We just camped by the trailhead by these 4 water tanks. Thought we were all by ourselves, and then maybe an hour and a half later, as we were already in our tent, getting ready to go to bed, there was probably at least a dozen, 15, probably a dozen other hikers coming in. So we're getting quite the parade. Everyone's doing the same thing. Headed up this big hill in the morning. We got, I think it's overall like 8 miles of uphill, like 2,500 feet. But the first 3.5 miles is 1,500 feet and a lot of exposure. So no one wanted to do that yesterday in the sun. Everyone's, pretty much everyone but one tent is up and ready to go probably before 6. So pretty warm night last night. It was, I think, the warmest yet, 62 degrees. So I was just sweating my tent till it cooled down a little bit. So we'll see you out the trail. Starting to hike uphill, but there's a dude like 150 feet ahead of me smoking. Still smells clove cigarette. That make me nauseous, even though he's 150 feet ahead. I'm gonna hang back and let it dissipate. Okay. So this is what we've been walking over the last mile. A little bit less than fun. Just gotta watch every step. Tough to make time on this stuff. Yeah. Getting near the top, maybe another mile. Going about 7 miles, almost 2,300 feet. It's a long climb up. But it is beautiful up here. Far out, we're 12:04, but that's a nice sign right there. Still 1,200 plus. Miles just keep piling on. This doesn't look right. It's so hot out. Still got snow. Okay. 10 miles down the trail and a little piece of trail magic. PCT through hikers, that's us. And well, we've already helped ourselves, but still a few left in there. Got some Pepsi, Sprite, Dr. Pepper, Sunkist, all ice cold. Love that 10 miles in. I think those are empties.
Oh, no, it's just...
There's a couple more down there. About Coke Zero, but it's cold. A little bit more magic. 2 trail magics within, what, half a mile? Or a mile of one another? Not bad.
It's a good thing this is sugar-free, or we'd be running up the hill.
That'd be okay. And they did apologize for buying sugar-free Coke. Sorry. Here's trail magic. Sorry.
How about Coke Zero? Hey, I'll take it.
It's cold and it's carbonated. After lunch, we had a couple people tell us how good of a swim Deer Lake was. So we took a little side trail, maybe, I don't know, 1/10 of a mile, 2/10 of a mile up. Came across Deer Lake. Perfect temperature. Got to wash out the feet and legs a little bit, cool down. There's a pup swimming over there, having fun. There are a few different dogs out here. It's just the perfect temperature to get in, not too cold, not too warm, refreshing. Now you got about 6.5 miles to camp. Someone put a little memorial rock. Nice little spot overlooking the lake. Whoever DJH is. We got a pretty good spot right here.
Rest in peace.
So a couple other things I forgot to mention from yesterday. We kind of hiking a new herd of people. A bunch of youngsters, probably 30 years old or so, give or take. As we were leaving town, leaving the grocery store, they're saying bye to us. They called us the wise old guys. So, got quite a few different names thrown around at us. Band of Four, Five Guys, PCT Coffee Club, now Wise Old Guys. Everyone's got a different name for us. The other thing is, we're going out of town, waiting for Gandalf to get out of the bathroom, and as soon as we saw him, first car, put my thumb out, and boom. Less than 5 or 10 seconds, we had our ride up the hill. Dr. Thomas suggested I change my name to either Hitch or Thumbs or Magic Thumb. I mean, the last 3 or 4 hitches have been spot on. I mean, within seconds. So hopefully that trend continues. Kind of afraid to change my trail name though, because as soon as you do that, then the pressure's on. You got to perform. You go around with a trail name like Hitch, and people are expecting you to get a hitch into town real fast. And if you don't perform, then you're just a loser with a sucky trail name. So we'll keep Night Owl for now and see how the hitching goes. See you on down the trail. July 12th. It was in the 90s today. What do we got? A snow crossing. Go figure. Okay, forgot to do a closeout for day 89, so here it is. Another warm day, but camped there at the highway outside Sierra City. So we did our big climb first thing in the morning, knocked that out. We did I think a little over 21 miles and over 4,000 feet. I think like, I don't know, 4,300. So anytime you do 4,000 feet, that's a big day. I think tomorrow we got more downhill and uphill. Still probably have like 3,000 feet, but better than those long, big climbs. I think tomorrow's spread out a little bit more. 2 trail magics today, and they were real close together. There was a dirt road with a cooler of soda, and then probably like a mile away near a campground, there's another cooler of soda. It's like, cause they had like carbonated water in there and Coke Zero. So they even left a sign, sorry, didn't notice we bought Coke Zero, because you know, you're looking for the sugar, you're looking for the calories. So, but it was still good. It was cold and carbonated, so it was a nice little treat. So thanks to whoever put that out there. But double trail magic, always appreciated. Makes a hot day a little bit more bearable. Passed 1,200 miles early on. What else? After lunch, we swam in Deer Creek, or Deer Lake. Nice little lake. It was just the perfect temperature. Wasn't too cold, wasn't too warm. So we took a little break there. Still made it to camp. So we got about another 3 days into the next resupply. So we'll have to do a couple more miles tomorrow and the last day. I think day 1 and 3 are big climbing days, and days 2 and 4 are more downhill days. So tomorrow we're going to get up at 6 and probably do a few more miles. I guess that's about it. We'll see you tomorrow morning.